So I took her to her room, and I thought I was going to get my second kiss. And we're about to kiss, and Elias makes some noise. So I was like, oh, you have to deal with that first. That's your priority. So she goes into her room.
Nagising.
Yeah. So she goes into her room, and I go back to our friends, and we're there. We're still drinking, partying, enjoying, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see through the glass door, Ellen is standing in the middle of the restaurant, parang sad ako, and she's looking at me like this.
I don't remember this na.
And I was like,
So,
what's
May
happening?
deniability siya.
And she comes out and she's like, why did you make me head to my room? I'm like, because you're tired. Because ayaw mo na ako dito, no? And her friends are like, Derek,
you know, all these things happen
last.
when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Only when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
so
after that,
oh.
yeah, after that, she came to me and said, my friend said I should apologize to you.
Nag-sorry siya?
Yeah, I said, so I always say sorry. Only when
Yeah.
I'm drunk. Only when I'm drunk.
Ay, nako.
Okay,
And then,
but oh.
and then we really had fun. We went scuba diving the next day. We just everything just like we just keep talking, talk till we
Yeah,
fall.
we're always talking.
Yeah.
Just
And
talking. But the decision to move in together, di ba it was more practical reasons, for safety reasons. Because Ellen kasi di ba lived with her tita that was a
yeah.
senior citizen. So the decision to move in together, how did that come about?
Well, because she was living with her auntie, and then she would go in and out of the house, so the auntie was really scared. So she was going to move to, was it Pasay?
Undecided pa.
Undecided or somewhere. And I was like, hey,
Either McKinley or Pasay or Makati.
Nag-offer ka di?
I,
Nag-offer ka di?
I offered kasi she was going to go into taping naman. Sabi ko, why don't you guys stay here na lang? It's safer for you. Um, diba, you can have that
Style.
room. No.
Style.
What?
Style. And then sabi ko, yeah, you're gonna go into taping. And the thing is, parang we knew na eh. It's like, we knew. We knew.
Everybody knew. Everybody knew. Oh my God, nawala na sila. Is it me or them? Wait, is it me or them? Palay na ang lumipat sa manok. Oh, they're gone. But we haven't talked about the engagement. Wait. 99 people want to be in this video. But wait. So, you know what? Like, ayan, wait, let's check. Guys, where are you? You were gone. So, of course, like, Derek was on our March cover. And then he told me, wait, they're trying to get back in. Hanggang nalising na ako. Wait. Baka nawala ng bat. Guys, where are you? Meanwhile, let's check who's here. Or should I text them? D. Ellen. What happened? Ayun, Ellen.
Sorry about that.
I'm looking for my vape.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
game
where were we?
B.
Sorry.
So, the decision to move in together was more practical and safety reasons, diba?
Yeah. And she was going to. It wasn't really move in. It's like, hey, you can stay here until you have to go to taping. She
No,
was.
until I have to go back to Cebu because after that taping na, and I
Sorry.
was
Yeah.
scheduled to go back to Cebu na.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then.
But
Mhm.
then,
But then he asked me to stay.
What? No, I did not. No, I did not.
Yes,
No.
you
No, I
did.
did not.
No,
Oh.
what did you tell
Oh.
me when you asked me to move in with you?
oh, what
Be.
did you say, D? D, what did
Be.
you say? You have to be honest. Kasi parang
Be
honest tayo
honest.
forever eh.
I think I've been
Yeah, be
more than
honest.
honest this whole time.
Yeah, be honest. What did you tell
Yeah.
her?
What did I tell her?
What? What did you
Bigla
tell her?
nagka-amnesia.
No. I'm just trying to play it back. Kasi, di ba, you're supposed to.
Yeah,
You
so I
stayed here.
stayed here temporarily and then I was supposed to go home na. This was after taping na.
Oh.
Yes, and then nung
But I also didn't want to go.
Feb
I didn't want to
4.
go back because I wanted to stay with him. Parang dinelay ko na lang ng dinelay. Okay, sige. I'll spend more time with him.
So, what happened? Feb 4, naging tayo.
Okay.
Kailan
I
kayo,
forgot na, but
naging kayo?
anyway.
Wait, kailan kayo naging kayo?
Feb 4.
How do you know that it's Feb 4?
I asked her to be my girlfriend. Feb
Paano
4.
mo siya tinanong? Ano yung circumstance?
What was it?
He was jealous of someone.
Oh my God, John Lloyd?
No.
Oh!
No.
No.
Hindi siya
Ba't ka
papayag.
natatawa?
No,
Who
to
was he
somebody.
jealous of?
To somebody.
Ay my God, Dai, sinabi mo na,
But
Dai,
wait.
jealous.
In fairness to me, it was because she was purposely trying to make me jealous.
No, that wasn't that time. Yeah.
Talaga? Sadya? Sadya?
That was a different time.
No, kasi I'm not.
No, because he asked me if it was okay ba daw with me if he was dating someone else. So I told
Oh
him
my God! Seryoso? Oh.
Yeah. No,
No.
if you dated someone else. I
Huh?
was like, no. And then
What?
Yeah. That was it. Parang okay lang ba if you dated other girls? Sa akin.
I never asked you that.
Yes, you did. That is how it started.
Oh my
Tingnan mo.
God. No, that's not. I think you got it wrong.
Yeah.
Why would I ask you if I can date other?
No, it was a question that led to that.
Okay. I thought you were asking if I'm asking if I can date other girls.
No, it was a question. And then I
Okay.
said no. Diba? Ayoko, gusto ko ako lang. And then he asked me if parang
Feeling talaga si Derek. Thanks, Wortley.
and then he
Whatever.
asked me,
Oh.
yun na parang or I asked you, basta parang it wasn't okay for us, for both of us to like
Date anybody else.
anyone, yeah. So sabi niya, okay, if that's ganun pala then
Exclusive na.
No, I wanted to know if she wanted commitment or what. Because, di ba, ang dami nga sabi niya, I just want to, di ba, ang gusto ko lang.
Tomboy ka lang daw, sabi niya kanina.
Here I am. Like, I don't even touch her. I don't even do anything because I want to respect her and I wanted to respect her wishes. And she said, if this ever happens, I want us to be sober. There can't be any alcohol involved. So talaga,
Okay.
we
Feb 4 sober. Sober kayong dalawa, Feb 4.
Feb 4, yeah, I asked her and she said yes. And, you know, we'd be talking in like lying down beside each other. And I don't know how, when I told her that I love her, gee, like, I don't know what happened to me. Like,
he told me he loved me.
okay,
Wala
this
pang
is
2
too much
weeks.
honesty here.
Wala pang 2 weeks.
No.
Love na siya sa akin.
Well, sorry.
Anong circumstance? Dai, ano yung circumstance nag-I love you siya sa'yo? Wala lang, na nabigani lang siya.
It just happened and I
No, we were
got cold
talking.
sweats. Yeah.
we were talking. Wala, hindi pa kami nag-kiss nito. Did we kiss na?
Mm.
I think, or we did.
Yeah, we did in
In
Anilaw.
Anilaw.
Yeah, but nothing.
May kiss na yung I love you.
After that, puro pa-cute-cute na naman.
Yeah.
Sobrang wholesome talaga.
Super. And then we were just talking in bed, and like I said it.
Yeah, it out
just
of the
came
blue.
out
Like,
of the
parang,
blue.
Nagulat ka, Day.
And
no, and then the way he said it, he was like, parang, love you. Sige. Ay, ouch! Yung parang, hindi but I heard it because it was super hina the way he said it, but I heard the word love. And I was like, what? What did you say? And then, oh, ikaw na.
and then sige, ikaw na.
Ikaw na. And then he ran into the banyo.
Like ran? Like tumakbo?
Ran. Like, we were in bed, we were talking, and then he said, love you, napalove you siya bigla. And then he ran. He hid in the banyo.
Hinabol mo?
Nasuka ako.
Hindi ko
Bakit?
siya- Parang ano ba to? Ang weird. Pumunta siya sa banyo, and then I was like, Hoy, what's happening to you? Hoy, ano yung sinabi mo? Hoy, labas mo. Ganyan. Saw him. Parang he was just like there, nakatayo sa door. Ayaw na ba? Nakatingin lang siya sa peak. Stalker.
I mean, you don't say I love you in the first 2 weeks, or like, diba, parang weird.
Malay ko ba?
Ikaw kasi kaya mo. Ikaw di kaya mo mag-I love you first 2 weeks.
No, hindi ko nga kaya.
No, kaya mo.
Hindi ko kaya. Nasuka nga
The
ako.
first time.
Yeah, parang, I told you, I had to figure this all out. I don't know. It was like a really new thing for me. And you like, to puke is
So
a
he
sign
went out
that
of
this
the
is just,
banyo.
I always like to be in control. You know that, right?
True.
Don't-
Yeah, in fairness.
And then
Yeah.
this
Sanay
time,
kasi siya na
this time I
hinahabol
wasn't in
siya.
control. Whatever, ang ganda mo, te.
Maganda
Ang
talaga.
ganda mo, te.
Guwapa.
Anyway, so I was just like, what is happening to me? What is this thing? What's going on with me? And then we spoke, and then she, out of the blue, says, I love you too.
No, but he went
Oh?
out of the banyo and so cold. His feet was so cold. As in, he was cold.
Oh, wait, Dai. Can I see your ring, Dai? Can I see your ring? Ang laki. Ilan yan, Di? Ilang carats yan, Di? Can I see? Dai?
Wait. Because I took it off because I was looking for my vape and I put no.
Di, ilang carats yan?
Basta.
8, 10.
Oo nga, ilang carats to? Hindi ko man lang alam.
Di, ilang carats yan?
Basta.
Sabihin mo na, oh my God, everybody wants to know.
Basta. It's not important.
Is it 4 million pesos?
Basta.
More or less? Say more or
The
less.
price doesn't matter.
But how big is it?
Kasi, I mean, Ellen's not that type of girl, so.
But how big is it?
I don't know, but okay. Let's just
It's
do a
8.
comparison.
I think it's 8.
This one
It's
is
very beautiful.
3.
This is her father's ring for her.
This is 3 point something, and this is
huge.
That's 8. That's for sure 8. Tama, Di?
Oh.
Ha?
No, not naman 8. That's too big naman, 8. Basta.
What is it? 6.5. Sabihin mo na, oh
Basta!
my God.
No.
I don't know. So
No, it's not that. It looks bigger because it's pear-shaped.
6.5.
Basta na.
6.2?
No.
Sinabi mo sa akin na magpapropose
I'll tell you
ka na,
later.
di ba?
No, kasi ito yung story dyan. My mom
sige.
was gonna give me a 7.8 carat diamond.
Oh,
Yeah. To give to Ellen.
7 point.
Like, I think it was 7.8.
Oh, 8 nga yan. Sure ako 8
So
yan.
I was like, Mom, I can't take that from you. And like para 7 point, like a 7 carat diamond is just way too big, I think, for an engagement ring. So if you want to give it to me to give to Ellen for a pendant on a necklace, then in the future, diba? Sabi ko, no, I want to purchase this one, this diamond. And um so I learned a lot about diamonds. And there's chismis na pinagpasahan daw to ng mga exes ko, which is so funny, these
So, may
haters.
ang chismis, ex-deal. Kasi tinag mo yung ano eh. So,
Oh wow,
pinihintay.
that one I didn't hear. I tagged them because the story behind this is the diamond arrived, the ring arrived on the day of the proposal.
Oh, wow.
So imagine the
He
stress.
canceled everything na.
I canceled everything. I was just going to throw a birthday party for Ellen, and the night before, like late, mga 9 o'clock, the ring was going to arrive. So it actually was in my hand the day of the proposal. So
When you,
these
when you saw
bashers,
the ring, how did you feel when you saw the ring for the first time?
it was perfect. It was how I imagined it.
Sobrang
Because
laki niya. Ang
there are
laki-laki.
some rules in the ring that for them it's like, no, we can't do that, sir. It's too ano. I'm like, please, this is how I want it. So they had it made and they did it, and it just came out perfect. Especially with the scare na it wasn't going to arrive. I I I tagged the people who did the ring because I'm appreciative. There's no X deal here, nothing of a sort. My God, ang
So,
cheap
it
naman
is
ko.
fully paid. Fully paid. To be
Yeah,
clear.
of course. And
Yaman. Bilyonaryo.
no, it's like this is me getting married. This is me proposing. So I didn't hindi ko nga tinanggap yung 7.8 carat diamond from my mom,
So, that's
'di
bigger.
ba?
Tama ako. 8 yan. 8.
No, 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 no. It's not that big. It's not that as big as that. But imagine my feeling to get it on that day, and I was like, I didn't even know if it was going to be. It came out the way I wanted it to, and when I saw it, it was just really, it was really beautiful, and it was just like,
Sobrang ganda.
Parang
Grabe.
may
Sobrang
ilaw sa
class.
ilalim.
yeah,
Sobrang class.
I wanted the stone to
Ang
speak for
ganda. Ang laki.
itself,
Grabe. Nakabulag. Pwede ka mag-ice
and
skating.
No, but in fairness to him, he asked me what
Shapes.
my peg was.
like
Like
I was
what?
fishing,
Yeah.
and I thought because she has really nice hands, I was like a pear-shaped diamond would look perfect on her hand. And yeah, I was so scared kasi dapat April 2 her birthday, and we were all
Oh.
having lunch, and here comes Ellen. Guys, on my birthday, I don't want anything happening. And I was like, oh my God, everything's set for April 2. What the hell are we going to do? And her friend was there with us, and I was looking at her, na parang, oh my God. So I was like, okay, I believe in numbers. So April 2 adds to 11. So I'm
Really?
like, yeah,
Oh shit.
April 2 adds to 11. So I was like, oh no, that 11 is important to me. So it's like March 30. So I text the painter who for the gifts that I have for her. I
Ganda ng
text
tasting.
the I text the ring, and they said okay, it's going to arrive. And then we just moved everything. Ang bilis ng pangyayari. Talagang boom, boom, boom. Okay, everything's set. And then suddenly, a day before na, wala pa rin yung ring. And
Di nila mahanap daw.
no, because ECQ happened, right? And all of that.
Yeah,
So parang,
yeah.
oh no. And I tagged them because they really did a
Came
good job,
through.
and that
Yeah.
they the service they provide, they got it here in the short span of time that I asked them. They got it here, and I was appreciative of that. So mga bashers na nagsasabi na pinagpasahan ko to nito, di dapat nasa news ako na I was engaged na before, 'di ba? But I first time ko narinig na X deal. That's funny, but yun nga, they said that this ring has been passed on
To all his exes.
to all my exes, and that's like just so low
Infuriating. That's infuriating.
because the the stress, the stress, the stress I had, with the ring, everyone saw it. Talagang, and the stress of I wanted the proposal to go, everything fell into place. But beforehand it was like I had balloons because I wanted the balloons to cover the "Will you marry me" sign, and I
Yeah.
was here in the house trying to fix everything, and the people were going in and out of the house and wouldn't close the door, and I'm like, dude, close the door, and then the balloons went out the door and goodbye. So I'm like, oh my god! So I don't know how they got new balloons to arrive because she was already on her way to the house. So I was like, oh man, the stress.
Ellen, syempre, it happened in your house, di ba, Di?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Ellen, how did you feel when parang, did you know what was going on at the time? We all saw the video. And it was like, parang for you, it was a birthday celebration. And then when, he went down and proposed, how did you feel? What was going on in your mind when that was all happening?
No, so earlier that day, I didn't know na parang my surprise because they planned it so well. Like there were stuff that the aircon got sira and then nagdrama siya that people are destroying stuff, sinisira na daw lahat, and then he wanted a breather, so he wanted to play PlayStation in our neighbor's house. And then
And I'm not a PlayStation guy.
but he was playing there for like 30 minutes, nagdrama siya. And then I really didn't know that something like that was happening. Hindi pa ako nag-ayos. But,
True, nagalit ka ba na hindi ka niya sinabihan na mag-ayos ka or something? Or okay lang, medyo authentic ka
magalit
sa'yo?
pa ba? Hindi, buti na lang talaga maganda ako.
Guwapa na kasi, guwapa na.
You know what the funny thing is? The day the magic happened between Ellen and I, we were wearing the same outfit
Sobra
during the
lang.
proposal. Like she was wearing the same shirt.
Same shirt
Yeah.
ba? Akala ko pareho
Yeah.
lang ako. Tapos,
Same shirt because G3, my plan was just to be here in Manila for 3 weeks.
okay.
So, I only have 3 weeks worth of clothes. Even until now, wala pa, hindi pa dumating yung mga damit ko. So, paulit-ulit na lang.
Yeah.
And then,
So where was I?
No, so I didn't know
That
that
he was
he
gonna
was
propose.
going to propose
10K
because
na. Hi, 10K.
because what is this, parang ang daming activities eh.
No,
Like
I
there were
wanted her to feel like it was just a birthday party.
Yeah.
That's the birthday party. Yeah.
So hence the balloons. I didn't want balloons because I think they were cheesy, but I was like, okay, it has to. If it's a birthday, there has to be balloons.
So when I went up, everyone was there. Bang, surprise na ako.
No,
And
family lang.
no, your family, everyone was there. Like
Yeah.
your family, like a lot of people were there. And then surprise na. And then they showed this video of my friends and family. So parang sunod-sunod yung surprise. And then after the video thingy, they asked me to play this game.
Oh.
So it was like solving this. Be patient.
Be patient. Yeah, it's true. Don't rush into it. But look, when I looked into myself and asked myself, what is this that I'm feeling? And I was like, wow, this is what true love is. And then because it's only been 2 weeks, I go, why should I hold back? And I'm like, I'm so sure already. And I told her, and I was confident. And that's what I told my mom. My mom was, why so fast? And I go, Mom, when did I ever bring up the M word in my 44 years? And she's like, alam mo, tama ka, anak. And she saw how different I was. Have I thought of being in love before? Yeah, I've been there. It doesn't make me a bad guy. It's just more of like, you have to find out, diba? And with Ellen, I discovered it, and it's in some really hard times because we're going through a pandemic. But with that said, you shouldn't let this whole, you're waiting for true love to find true love. You shouldn't let it consume you and make you an evil person and hate on people who have found it. Your time will come. And like I said, it took me 44 years, and it came in the most, like in a pandemic. I would never have thought it would happen during a pandemic, but it did, and I'm in love, and you guys will feel that too. You'll find that someone, But we should stop spreading hate, and just be happy for one another, and spread positivity, guys. Or this pandemic will never end. Diba?
Yeah, I think it's very obvious how happy you are, how committed you are to this relationship. And I think like the moment you propose, parang it shut down all the haters. But what about you, Dai, Ellen? What, I mean, like, what were you sure about with Derek that you weren't sure about with John Lloyd?
What was I? Okay, first is the connection. It's the communication. And um he met me at the right time. He met me because during the pandemic, I fixed myself. I worked on myself. I did a lot of inner work. So at the time, I knew what I wanted na. I knew what was good for me. I knew what was bad for me. So yeah, and then when I made better choices and for myself, that's when things just started to come in, and everything just made sense. And I don't know, I don't know how to explain it.
I'm so happy that everything
Like
made
I
sense
was
with
I was
him.
happy na, I was content and happy without him, gets mo.
Yeah.
I didn't have that desperate vibe of like trying to look for love, looking for a guy to complete me. I was already complete. And then when Derek came, he just made it better. I mean, more beautiful.
Oh my God, di,
So,
kinikilig ka ba?
yun lang yung ganda ng buhay ko when he came. And it
It's
was just,
very, yeah. Parang kami that we're watching, parang, syempre maraming haters, marami, but everyone that understands it is, parang, like me, I understand it. It's something that we wish for you. It's something that we wish for D. Especially me, I've known D. Like, we started in show business together, I don't know, like
yeah.
15,
And
16
also
years.
my relationships before did not work because um I would not communicate well.
Okay.
I would
I
shut
mean,
down, and when I worked on myself, that's when I learned how to to communicate in a healthy way. So timing si Derek talaga, and
exactly.
that's how it works. That's how our
G-
relationship works because we communicate
yeah.
well.
I mean, Ellen's not saying, and I'm not saying that I'm better than JL or I'm better
Yeah,
than any of her exes. It's not that, or Ellen is better than any of my ex. It's just we're. I
we
guess
met at the right
we met
time.
at the right time. We're meant to be, and that's how it works. It's just that's just how love is. That's
Be-
how life
no,
is.
because if I met him 5 years ago, I told him no, it wouldn't work. I'd be the same crazy girl, no? And
Yeah, and
daming
I
issues, I would just hold it in and
wouldn't
could
have the
not
patience.
express it properly
Pero
or
there's nothing,
right.
I want to clarify that there's nothing wrong with being a crazy girl. I'm also a crazy
No,
girl.
not at
You're a
all.
crazy
But
girl.
I mean, like,
Nothing
crazy na
wrong.
parang not really sure or ang
yeah,
Yeah.
daming issues or,
like if those things that happened with us now happened, if to the Derek of like 5, 10 years ago, I wouldn't have the patience or the maturity to look past that.
yeah.
But with this, it's like there was something else that I could see. So best foot forward, diba? I told you that in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was none of that crap. It was worst foot forward. Here's what I am. This is my dark side, or we showed, we were comfortable showing each other that, and seeing that side of her and her seeing my side. It didn't become an issue. It was tanggap. Parang swak na swak talaga. So I think that's why this relationship really, really works. We communicate. We have that, diba, kung sa mga superstars, they say that X factor. We have that
Right.
chemical imbalance. Kaya ako nasuka. But we're both alphas. But when we're together, it's neutralized.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess as a
So
last question, I want to ask, what kind of a relationship does Austin have with Elias and what kind of relationship Elias has with Austin, because that's really the boiling point of everything, diba? Parang it's going to be an instant family. It's going to be like parang a family that comes together, two families that come together. So I want to know what the relationship between Elias and Austin is.
Well, when I spoke to my son before anything else, before proposing, I needed to get his blessing. So Austin was one of the first people I spoke to. And my son told me he thinks it would be really cool if he had a younger brother. He thought he really adores Ellen. He thinks she's cool. And he's like, I want you to be happy. And like Ellen's energy and Ellen's presence um, has actually really, really, really turned my world around. Like everything is just falling into place. And the thing I've been praying for the most is for my son to call me dad, and that happened.
Yung hug.
That happened like the day after, no, the whole proposal, and um, yeah, I broke down into tears. I couldn't even handle myself. I ran straight to Ellen. And I was like, she thought somebody died or something, and my son told me the other day that um, he promised himself to call me dad when he sees me
As a
get
dad.
engaged. He goes, I promised myself if you were engaged, I'd call you dad. And I was by the pool. He came down. And he goes, I have to talk to you. And he's like, I go, what's up? And he's like, I think it's time. And I'm like, it's time for what? And he's like, to call you dad. And I was like, whatever. Are you sure? You don't have to. And he's like,
He
no.
broke down.
And then
Yeah, I
after,
saw.
he gave me a hug and I broke down. Buti na lang that moment was caught by Ellen's friend. They were just chilling
Yeah,
by
I
the
saw
pool
that
too.
on IG.
And I didn't know that they were actually videoing me, and they were all crying too.
Well, I'm
But
so
yeah,
happy. Yeah, as a friend,
uh,
I'm so happy about everything that's happening in your life right now. Like the whole, parang among everyone that's going through lockdown, you are probably like the most blessed guy because this happened, everything happened in lockdown. So you're giving everyone hope. So I just wanna know, like, syempre, the wedding will happen during lockdown. Like this year, 2021. You said kanina, tama?
mhm. Well, we're
It's
both on the same page because we don't really want that big grand
Yeah.
wedding.
No una nga, I was like,
ano?
okay. Oh, okay.
Nung
I
una,
just told him I just my dream wedding I just want to elope.
oh, what is your dream
And
wedding?
then and
Dai,
then
what is your dream wedding, Dai?
I showed her a photo of one of my good friends getting married at the municipio. They've been together for
Oh,
14 years. They have two kids, and they decided to marry during the lockdown, during the whole COVID.
Parang elope.
So, 14 years na sila. Para na rin silang kasal. But wala pa. It's not just, legal. It's legalized. So, they decided, out of the blue, let's go down to see a judge and get married in sa munisipyo. And I
oh.
showed her the photos. I go, yan ang gusto mo. She's like, ay, ayoko pala niya.
Oh,
But I
talaga
don't
ba,
want
di?
a big
Sobrang
wedding.
ang
I don't
rules,
want
oh.
to wear a gown. I don't want, like all that fancy whatever.
You don't want to wear a gown.
No, I hate gowns.
Okay,
Gee, I think
sige.
it's because we, like, diba, what is the meaning of,
So we actually
marriage?
spoke this morning. Parang
Yeah.
meron na kaming naisip. And I thought about it. Like, you know what? The purpose of this is just I want to marry you. I don't want. I'm not going to marry you because I want to wear a gown or I want people to look at me like I'm the most beautiful bride in the world. That's not the point. So, yeah, just expect a very simple wedding.
A very simple wedding for Derek Ramsay and Ellen Adarna. So we're gonna look forward to that in 2021. You let me know, ha?
Of course, of course.
Thank you, guys. Guys, you're not even drunk in this interview. I was so disappointed. I thought that you were gonna be drinking, but
Kasi we're high.
High on love.
High on love.
High on love. on serotonin.
Sobrang high on love. Grabe. You have proved to everyone that love can be very transcendent, that love conquers all, that love happens in a nick of time. Kasi parang, ano ba yung timeline ng love nyo? Like 3 months? Tama ba? Whirlwind talaga siya.
I think it's our year. I think it's our year this year because we're both dragons.
Ah, that's why. Sabi nga ni Dee, pareho kayong
What's the
alpha.
date
Paano
today?
yan?
April.
What's the date today?
Today is April 5.
Nakalimutan natin. Second month.
Okay.
Oh my God!
We forgot. We
Ano
forgot.
nyo?
It was our second month yesterday.
Happy Anib! Momol. Anib, momol. Di isang momol and then we go. That's not even a momol.
That is for her.
That is a momol na for her.
Whatever.
Sige na, Di. Momol mo and then we'll go.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not gonna turn this off until you momol her. Ayun na. Die. Derek Ramsay and die. Derek Ramsay.
Shit, bigla.
You know the funny thing is, we're like this every day. Like this energy, we wake up and it's like we picked off from where we left off the night before, and we always talk about it. It's like it's such a great feeling. It really is. I'm always smiling. I really am. I don't care. Sige, call me a pussy, call me a sissy, call me all the thing. It just bounces off of me because I am just always smiling with this woman. She is awesome.
Wow, yeah.
Awesome,
You just
Ellen.
always look at me and smile. It's like, huy, ano na? Uy, why are you laughing? Why are you smiling? Ano yan? Nakakapraning na.
So we are all gonna look forward to your wedding this year, 2021, you said. So anyway, like to end this episode, can you please just give us like something to be happy about, like for our life? Oh, tama na. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for giving me
Thank
your
you.
first interview. I'm gonna see you soon when ECQ comes down. Let's just, get a couple of drinks. Cheers.
Cheers. Stay
Bye,
safe.
bye, guys.
Bye,
Salamat.
G3.
Take care, everybody.